How come Donald Trump has ties to all the foreign policy nations identified as troll farms? Okay, so Russia, he says, okay, if I do this, this, and this, Russia will stop doing what they're doing. And he says, yeah, I have all these ties to China and I can get him to stop doing what he's doing. And so, I mean, the two biggest ones right now identified as and even Benjamin Netanyahu as well, and so that one I don't think has had foreign troll farms that I'm aware of in the Middle East. The biggest troll farms is Russia and China related to manipulation. There is proof. I mean, do we need to show it again? There is proof on the internet itself where they are selling people's services from foreign countries to manipulate content on the internet, which means that if you pay someone in a foreign country to share your videos, so they reach more exposure. That's sharing your videos, commenting, liking, rating. So it's everything on the internet. So to manipulate your videos that you will get views. And so if you stop sharing that, if you stop doing that with them, then you don't get as much exposure. But then they're basically holding you hostage to money as well. So in some senses, it can be the same principle as advertising, So, for example, if you have a small mom and pop shop in the United States, and let's go back to something that's gone out of business for the most part. It's a shoe repair shop. Most people don't get their shoes repaired anymore. They've pretty much gone out of business. Is it necessary to have your shoe repair shop advertised in China through the internet? I mean, the simple answer, an easy answer is no. That would be the same thing for a shoe shine shop. They advertised back in the day that getting your shoes shined was a service. It was a tip-based service by people on the street. Kind of like what we saw with the little match girl, the story of the little match girl who went out on the street. It was a cartoon that was really popular from back in the 70s for a long time. And even before the 1970s, it was written before I was born. And she was selling matches. Her grandpa had her out selling matches on the street. Her parents had passed away, but that's what she had to do in order to make money for the family, was selling matches so they could stay warm, because this was the Depression era where all of this was taking place.